Hi guys, it's me Danielle Danibuttons, and today we are here with our May Disney page. If you've been around, it's been nearly a year, I think, that every month I try to do one page from my Disney Color by Number books. It is a multi-reason video series. One, I think you guys enjoy them. A lot of people know me for my Disney content. But two, it is always a goal of mine to color more in these books because I collect them, so I might as well use them. Today, I picked a page from Disney Babies. This one is super cute, and I did, in fact, already do the black outlining. Sometimes my filming schedule revolves around Sam's work schedule, which makes a lot of sense. So we share an office space, so I try to film when he's not busy kind of thing. And today he was on a lot of calls, so I did my speed coloring already. So I'm gonna cut to my speed coloring and then you'll get to see what page I picked, and then we'll come back and color it. Alright, it's always so funny because obviously in editing, I could just go on the computer and split the clip right there, but whenever I need to insert something, I always actually stop my camera. So this is a whole new clip, but as you saw, I did my boy Dopey. So let's talk about what I've done so far. I did all of the black outlining with these Arteza acrylic paint markers. They have a plastic nib, and you might have seen I finally had to switch to my second one. I don't know, there might be a tiny bit of ink left in here. I will probably try to squeeze every last bit out of it when I'm off camera, because then I can definitely get up close and all that good stuff. But it was definitely running low. You could even hear you can hear the ball running around, and this one you can't because it's so full. So, but I definitely got a good amount of pages out of this. I was impressed, especially since some of the pages I did were very black heavy. So, took a lot of ink. I was impressed. And again, I think I got a 12 pack of these markers for $15 on Amazon. I'll try to link it down below, or at least put it in my Amazon storefront. But I am a recent convert to the acrylic markers. It just obviously is a very bold look, and then if you hit into them, it does not bleed after the fact. So sometimes I do my color picking beforehand, sometimes I don't, but this time I did not. I'm going to start with the background. I love starting with the background. It is this very bright, bold green, and again, I am using the 120 double-ended fiber tip pens from Statler. These are water-based markers. That is the key for double-sided books. If you care about both sides, you need to use a water-based marker. So these are probably my favorite. I've had some issues with them being so full they leak, but I just keep paper, a paper towel nearby, in case I need it, or I tend to always get my fingers dirty when I color with these, and then I just wash them off because they're water-based, so that's fine. But they do not bleed, which is what I want them for. So again, I like to go through my process. It's probably annoying for all of you that have been here, but just in case you are new to my channel or new to this series, I like to go through. So since they're water-based, they will streak if you don't work right. I don't know, that's not the right way to say it, but the bigger the area, it's almost impossible to avoid streaks. So what I personally like to do is intentional streaks. So I intentionally will only go in the same direction, and I will make lines for the whole length of the area, and then at least the streaks will look pretty consistent. So that is always my goal. I have tried other mediums, and this will just always be my favorite. I love the bold look of markers. So, and this is the quickest, which obviously it's all good to take a long time on your pages, but I'm just not really that kind of gal. I have to be in like a whole different type of mood to want to color the same page for a really long time. So, but yes, I didn't think about what I was going to talk about today, so that's fun. I think in my last video I did my 10-year YouTube Q&A, so that was something. I don't know. It's crazy that it's been 10 years. It doesn't feel like that's right, but it is. All right, so I might have to turn the book a little bit to get all of these areas, so I apologize if that's annoying, but I gotta get it to look good, so. Yeah, it's crazy that it's been 10 years. Like, that doesn't feel right, but it is. And again, like, Samuel we've been together that whole time, which also feels like it's too long, but it's not. And so yesterday was actually our half anniversary from our dating days, and basically half anniversary is our 6 month, or started at 6 months, but then it was like 1 year and 6 months, 2 years and 6 months. So I invented half anniversary as an extra way to get presents and an extra date night. So I might see. I'm filming the tiniest bit early. It is only the 2nd right now. So I might have to see if we can still celebrate half anniversary. Technically, the 2nd is our wedding half anniversary. So I might try to talk Sam into getting me a bubble tea. But yeah, we were together for our whole YouTube journey. My whole YouTube journey. And that's what's always fun. Like, there's videos of Sam along the way that'll be like, boyfriend picks my page, boyfriend scrapbooks with me, fiance, ooh, husband. And it's like, wow, pretty cool. That's a lot, but look how cute Dopey is. I love it. All right. What else? Not much is going on. It has been thunderstorming. Oh, angry dog. Ugh, it's probably Grumpy Dog walking by. Let's see if she will calm down on her own. Yes, okay. Yeah, we've been getting tons of thunderstorms, which I don't mind, especially as long as we don't lose power. Like, do what you want outside. But obviously, because of thunderstorms, that means it's been like really hot during the day and really cold at night, or comparatively cold. It hasn't been that cold. All I want to do is fire pit, but our fire pits keep rusting, and it's really frustrating. I think this might only be our 2nd one. We've lived here in this house for 6 years now, and we're about to have to get rid of our 2nd fire pit. And it's just frustrating. The first one we probably did not take as good a care as we could have. But the 2nd one, like, we had a cover and we would always put the cover on it. But it somehow still got incredibly rusty. So that's annoying. My dad wants to get like a super fancy fire pit that like looks like a steel drum. I don't remember what it's called. I'm sure he saw an ad somewhere. He's very susceptible to ads, which like same. But I don't know, because some of the reviews said that it also rusts anyway. So I'm like, if we're just going to rust it anyway, why not get another cheaper one? Like, I don't need this fancy one. So who knows? But I do enjoy fire pit season and getting to go in the yard and playing with, well, not playing. Well, a little bit playing. I do enjoy poking at the fire. I will admit it. But we have not done it yet in a few months. Definitely not in the summertime season. So that might be on the agenda for the upcoming weeks. Once, this was terrifying. Once I was out there, so we live in a very suburby place, okay? Like, if you look out any window, you can see like 10, 15 houses. Like, we can see all their backyards. We're all very close together. There's not much like trees around between properties. On the streets, there's room for trees kind of situation, but we're definitely in the suburbs. And I was out with the fire pit, and I keep my feet like essentially very close to the fire pit, sometimes like around the handles. I'll put my feet up. And one day we're out there and something that was not noodles runs between me and the fire pit, and it like bounces off of both of us. And that was absolutely terrifying. I'm hoping that it was a bunny, but I don't really know what it could have been or why that happened. But it was so scary. Ooh, sorry, I tapped you. And yeah, I'm still nervous about it sometimes when I'm out there. I don't want that to happen again. I hope it was a bunny. Now we don't go out, like whenever we're out there, I still keep one of the lights on because I don't want to get hit by critters. And unfortunately, like Noodles couldn't find it in time either. And not find it, I don't want to like catch anything, but it was faster than Doodle. So, okay. Next color before we get back to chatting. So again, a lot of the times for skin tone, I will use the markers. Help me with words. Crayola Colors of the World markers. But for this page, I'm going to show you the back answer. Dopey's all one skin tone, so I'm probably just going to find it in my current marker set because that makes sense. If I needed to do like multiple shades of similar colors, I would definitely go into the other kit. But let's see what we can find. I think that's too dark. I feel like a little bit of a rule of thumb when you're matching to the circles at the bottom is you might want to go like one shade lighter than what you think, just because it just sometimes will look too dark when you do the whole area. So we'll see. That's maybe too bright. I don't know. Also, don't be discouraged if every once in a while you get a crazy looking one, because you're just trying your best. So that's why I always say don't start with your absolute favorite page in a book, in case. I think I tried this one already. Was this the better one though? This might be what we're going with. Let's check in the back. Yeah. I think that'll look good, or good enough. So, yeah. Yeah. That's all I gotta say about that. What else happened, or is happening, or is there to look forward to? Sorry. Really, what else am I doing? Not much, I guess. I got so distracted just now. Emily texted me, so blame her. If you message her while you're watching this, be like, "Ayo, you ruined the Dopey video." And she won't know what you're talking about, but we'll know. I can also hear Sam. He's making dinner and playing music while he does so, and that's distracting me too. So let's focus for a second. Ooh, I got new headphones recently. When I went on the cruise, the plane down, my headphones kicked the bucket, and that stunk because I mostly use my headphones in airplanes. I listen to audiobooks a bunch, as you know, so I was very disappointed when they broke on me, and they were basically like incredibly crinkly, so they would go and sometimes if you leaned it just the right way, you'd still be able to hear, but not particularly. And it also stunk because they're really good with like noise cancellation, or at least noise dampening. So that was sad. And then we tried to order headphones to our hotel while we were down there, like just delivery service from Walmart. And I hated the headphones that Sam picked. And it wasn't his fault because obviously we needed them like that day. So the choices were very, very limited. But they were terrible. They were like, instead of, here's my current headphones. These are my new ones. They're very pretty. But you see how like your ear goes in there? Instead of that, it just like sat on top of your ear, so there was no space to go over your ear. It was like against your ear, and that was really annoying. And then I was just gonna deal with it because he had paid for them, whatever. But I had to like make a Discord call, and apparently what they think is a feature is when you're on a voice call, it amplifies your own voice so you hear what you're talking about. But it just made a crazy echo. It was so strange. I don't even know how to describe it, but I had put the call on, and if I like would tap like in my headphones, it was like 10 times that volume. And it was very, very strange. So we ended up thankfully returning them. And then I got these new ones, and they're much cuter, and I really wanted like the nice rose gold ones. So I did that. And also these were half the price because again, I'm very low maintenance about my headphones. Like headphones are super important to Sam, so he'll like research them for weeks, and I don't know what else he does. Mostly researches them for weeks before he makes any decisions on them, but obviously he uses them for work and he uses them for calls with his friends and blah blah blah. But I do one Discord call a week, and every once in a while I listen to audiobooks. So these were half the price and they were much cuter. I was like, if I was going to spend that price, I would at least want them to be cute. So these were like $25. That's very reasonable, I think. So another thing, tomorrow, or I guess like 2 days ago, I don't know. I'm getting a little confused. This is a side tangent, but I'm attempting for the month of June to film a video every weekday. So I'm kind of treating YouTube as a part-time job because I just think the structure will be helpful to me. I am needing some structure right now. So that is my goal. And in doing that, sometimes I'm like 4 days ahead, but then the weekend will come, so I'll only be like 2 days ahead. So right now I'm filming on the 2nd, and this video is going up the 6th. So tomorrow in my current timeline, and 3 days ago in your timeline, I am doing an online scrapbook crop, and I'm very excited. I've talked about this before, but I obviously scrapbooked for many years, even before I was back into adult coloring, and I'm very behind. So the online crop is basically one of my favorite scrapbooking YouTubers. Does a live stream, so you like pay to get into her little live stream group, and she's going to be live streaming for 10 hours over the next 2 days, and you just watch along and craft along, and she gives challenges and stuff. But for me, since I'm so far behind, my goal is just to get stuff done. So after I film this video today, I'm very likely to start prepping for that. And I did some prepping already because I obviously had to like print all my pictures and things, but I'm hoping, I just drew all over my hand. I'm hoping that if I get some stuff done, I might show you in my wrap up, but we will see. I feel like scrapbooking is harder to show because it is like pictures of people. So obviously not everybody wants their picture out there. Oh, that might be too close, but it's all right. So we'll see. Sometimes I'll just put Post-its over people's faces and that's good enough. But I don't know who out there scrapbooks. I know we got a few card makers. I tend to find that a lot of us crafty hobbyists do a lot of crafty hobbies. So like if you do one, you do a bunch of them. So maybe you are also a scrapbooker. Let me know if you are. All right, we're getting there. We're making progress. He has brown shoes on. It's so cute. Ooh, those are way too dark. No, 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 no. I feel like this set does kind of lack browns, but I don't like that either. You just kind of deal with it. Again, his skin would have been most important, and I feel like his outfit is kind of second most important. And now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, oh, maybe both of those items are too dark. But everything else is just bonus, so. Whoa. It's so nice to just be able to go over the black now. I used to have to be much more careful. But I will say, using the paint markers does take much longer compared to the other markers. So everything is a give and take. We'll just keep that out for now. 4 seems to be the super dark brown that I had out before. So I should have looked around, but I did not. This'll do. That'll do. Oh, that doesn't look as dark as when it was. What? How does that look the same? Oh well. I hope that doing his nose will kind of like tie this all back together, because I feel like he's looking a little crazy. Uh-oh. It did not. He's cute. I just feel like everything is a little bit darker than it's supposed to be, except maybe that nose. So, whoops. Then... no, that's too bright now. Let's see this one. Yes. He's still cute though. What colors are all those? A7, 7, 2. Oh, 2. Oh, 2 is that one. Did I put it back? No. I try to always keep all of my markers that I'm using out, because I very often will miss something. So if I keep it out, I'm more likely to know what I was using and get to reuse it appropriately. So, all right. 5 was the shoe brown. What? That couldn't have been that same color as that. I think not. Oh well. 7 we haven't used yet. 9 we haven't used yet. Okay. A we haven't used yet. B we haven't used yet. Wow. Okay. All new colors. 9 is his eyeball blue plus that flower. So, oh, he's so cute. But yes, I'm excited to scrapbook. I'm also doing better at coloring. Obviously, coloring or filming a video a day definitely helps, because for a lot of videos, I need to color a page, so that makes sense. But I have also just colored twice on my own, and I already posted once to Instagram. So we are crushing our goals. Or at least we're working on our goals. And that's all you can do. Cute. Ooh. And these pages, once you have that outlining done, they go nice and quick. Like, we're only 22 minutes in, and we are just smooth sailing. I think this is supposed to be a lighter blue, but I'm gonna just go with this one. It's a little bit similar to that one, but I think it's still cute. And again, now that we're essentially at the background, we can do whatever we want with that. 7 is a bright yellow, and both of these are the same color. So let's go for this. Okay, I'll at least test it. Oh no, that's a dead match. That one was perfect, according to The Circle. Ooh, The Circle. Has anybody watched The Circle on Netflix? That was a weird swerve, but it is a game show, and I'm obsessed. And it was really good. And season 4 is now finished. And there were some crazy twists that I enjoyed a lot. So you'll have to let me know if you watch The Circle. All right, that's it. I'm going to show you the answer key again, and we'll compare, see how we did. What do you think? I think we're pretty close. No, we're pretty close. I think that what's throwing me off is I usually just in general would pick lighter colors than what's necessary. But I think this is very close to what they wanted. So I love it. Yay. I'm always so happy to have another one of these pages done. So yes, I will have this book linked down below, and I will try to have the paint markers down below. Of course, if you have any questions, let me know. But again, these are the Statler double-ended fiber tip pens, and these are the Arteza acrylic marker in black. And I think that's the main points. Let's see, I guess if you have made it to the end, our code emoji / word is going to be a flower, so you can pick any of the flower emojis. I think it'll be fun to see all different flower emojis, our own little comment garden. So, yeah, thumbs up this video if you enjoyed. Comment anything you want to comment down below, including our secret word / emoji flower. Subscribe if you haven't. I'm a fun time, and I'm pumping out videos every other day here on this channel. Every even number date, I should be here with something new. So I thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye, friends.